Juan Soto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
And it's fouled away. Paulino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. Liner toward right center, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped up. Bellinger in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll... Fernando Rodney is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First pitch of the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-2 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home eighth. From the stretch. Hit well on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out to Cabrera to complete the double play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Posey. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
2 balls and a strike now. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Posey is off of first with 2 away. That's to the left hand foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So he got him swinging. Charlie Blackmon becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Todd Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Out in front of it, strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg, and we are set for baseball here this evening. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. In now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
In there, 2-2. Dawson, base runner at first with one out. There goes Dawson. Pitch in. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. First pitch on its way. Buster Posey comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
No strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Runner.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. Strike called, now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So here's Cody Bellinger as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yoenis Cespedes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One ball, no strikes to count.
Ball 2.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
High and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Chipper Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Chase Anderson is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Here now is Juan Soto. Fouled away. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Next up for Los Angeles, Willie McCovey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. The next to bat for St. Louis, Didi Gregorius. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Dawson is under it, and he makes the catch. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Softly hit out to short. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center. Gwynn is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. He drew a walk his first time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Hot shot to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Ball
Change up
four,
too
take it
low. He walked him. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
2 balls.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soto is there as he makes the catch. Stepping up now, Juan Soto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. McCovey fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dawson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Striding in, Harmon Killebrew. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort. Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the... Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Looking up is the center fielder. It's out of here!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
1-0 the count. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit. Into the box now, Willie McCovey. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gregorius has it to second for 1. To Killebrew, and that completes the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Chipper Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Bellinger will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out number 1. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Bellinger is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes, first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Ball two.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The next 3-2. High pop-up. McCovey will put this one away, and the side is all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Andre Dawson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Strike one.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Dennis Eckersley, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Correa has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Bellinger looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Oral Hershiser, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. And it's fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Balls, 1 strike.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now.
Outside,
More
that's
than
ball.
likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Willie McCovey. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Ryan Sandberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 2-1 to count to Sandberg.
Ball.
He's
That's
fallen
outside.
behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Throw on to Killebrew,
Yeah.
2 down. So striding in, Andre Dawson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. Killebrew is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
No.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So digging in now, Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Popped him up. Jones waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper
0-2.
Jones.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field
One
super
ball,
quick.
2 strikes.
To 1-2 now. Got him swinging on the splitter that time. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the veteran DH, Reggie Jackson. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Into the box, Buster Posey. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field, that's a base hit. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. It's out of here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
To the plate now, Chipper Jones. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Soto will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in now, Juan Soto. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. A ball and no strikes. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. Roberto Ozuna comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Fouled off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Soto is on his way home. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So now to the plate, Willie McCovey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3 runs already home here. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gwynn is there, and he puts it away to... Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the imposing power bat, Cody Bellinger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. From the stretch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yoenis Cespedes is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! At the plate now, Carlos Correa. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Popped him up. Posey moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Buster Posey, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Juan Soto. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He pulls this one into right, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive. Ready to begin the 8th, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Chipper Jones, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Into the box, Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the big... And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Now in the box, Harmon Killebrew. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to McCovey, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch to Chipper.
Strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Nope.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
No strike.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
1 strike.
2 out with the man at first.
Strike.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
2 strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Gwynn will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Settling in now, Willie McCovey. He went deep for a 2-run. Jesus Aguilar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Mariano Rivera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Rivera has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Sandberg. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Gwynn will get there, and he puts it away. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yes.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this'll bang up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. To the plate now, Juan Soto. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's it. They've punched their ticket to the World Series.
Everyone wants to win the title at the end of the season, and these guys are no exception. They've punched their ticket to play for the championship, and we'll be watching to see if they can make that happen. Congratulations to them.